I'm Mark Kaler, and thanks for joining me. If you've ever filed a homeowner's insurance claim, you know that it can feel more like an endurance test than a straightforward process. While insurers are legally required to honor valid claims, let's face it, they have a strong financial incentive to delay, underpay, or deny them whenever possible. Over the years, I've learned this, I'd say, the hard way. The most recent lesson started when a hailstorm hit my home in June of 2023. I promptly filed an insurance claim. I also made up a story that letting someone more qualified than me handle the claim would free me from a part-time job as a contractor. So I relied on a roofing contractor and basically a general contractor to handle the whole claim, which they said they would, which included the gutter damage, siding damage, decks, skylights, things like that. That was my first mistake. About 15 months later, my roof and gutters had finally been replaced, but the siding repairs and painting remained undone. Every time the insurance company reassigned my claim to a new adjuster, I had to start over. And yes, we had issue after issue on the quality of shingles, the quality of skylights. I mean, it was just an ongoing test. When I called the contractor after a period of inactivity recently, they said that the adjuster had ghosted them, so they'd given up. I still owed them the full roofing bill, and they put everything back into my lap. At that point, I had two choices: pay out of pocket for the unfinished work, or that's to them, and then pay everything, get all the new contractors in line, or escalate. And I chose some of both, but mostly the latter. I did escalate it. I filed a complaint with the state insurance division. I contacted my agent. I reached out to the last adjuster. I did hire my own painter to get bids. And then I withheld the final payment, the request from the contractor, where I took out the cost, a little bit more than the cost of all the remaining things to be done. I also made it clear that I was prepared to take legal action if necessary, and believe me, that was not a bluff. Within a week, things started moving. 7 days later, the insurance company re-inspected my home. I got a check covering all but $3,000 of the painting cost. After nearly 2 years of delays and excuses, progress finally happened when I took matters into my own hands. My point here is that delay is a common insurer tactic, at least with homeowners. They'll repeatedly ask for more documentation. They'll question the quality of the materials that were on the house. They'll take months to respond. They'll swap adjusters to basically force you to restart the process, all in hopes that you'll give up or accept a lower payout. Another common tactic is the lowball offer. Insurers often rely on software that underestimates damages, or they'll send adjusters unfamiliar with the actual repair cost. I've seen that one a lot. Accepting their first offer without question can be a very costly mistake. It's wise to get independent repair estimates or even hire a public adjuster who works for you rather than the insurance company. Insurers also deny claims based on fine print, arguing that damage was pre-existing, caused by poor maintenance, or excluded under some obscure clause. So knowing your policy inside and out and keeping pre-loss photos can help you counter these claims. That is much easier said than it's done. Another trick, steering homeowners toward preferred contractors who work at discounted rates and may prioritize the insurer's interest over yours. Getting independent estimates ensures repairs are done properly. For homeowners stuck in an insurance battle, persistence is the key. Withholding final payment until work is complete, filing a complaint with state insurance divisions, the Better Business Bureau, in even considering small claims court can help push a claim forward. If the dispute is within your state's small claims limit, often between $2,500 and $20,000, filing may push the insurer to settle. Assuming my contractor would handle everything, and it wasn't even an assumption. I mean, it was an agreement. That was the biggest mistake. So the biggest mistake was assuming that they would live up to their agreement. And it cost me nearly 2 years of frustration. Once I took control, progress happened almost immediately. Even so, my claim isn't over. I suspect I'll be filing legal action in small claims court against the insurance company, the contractor, and the insurance agent. If you need to navigate an insurance claim, be persistent and attentive. Keeping records, pushing back on delays, and escalating when necessary can mean the difference between being shortchanged and getting the settlement you deserve. Thanks for listening.